All right, here we go with that traveling Amrap to take up the pace a little bit this week. So what we'll end up doing is starting off with a regular lap warm up as traditional, and we were doing resisted band forward runs, and I don't think we did reverse yet. But anyway, we're gonna go to one lap, regular warm up lap, and we're gonna get two two laps each of lateral side skips just to see how long this takes. Lateral side skips. We will break it up probably half and half Wednesday if we don't finish this routine. Okay, so the setup will be the same. After those two laps, what we'll do is we'll go into a plank, which is held for the time it takes for the leg throws to be complete. So we have one person in a plank position, and the other two are performing 10 leg throws to start with. And then we will rotate until everyone has done the plank. And when the first two start back again, and the first person who was planking goes back to the plank, we'll go up to 20 reps, then 30 reps, and then 40 reps, just like that. And we're gonna do kind of like a traveling or an ascending AMRAP. So the plank traditional, just for the visual. In that position right there, traditional plank. The leg throws. I'm hanging on to the ankles or feet, person behind me. My feet are up. They come down, and I swing them up, and I wait until that person throws my legs down. I come up and wait, and they're gonna throw my legs down. So you're gonna wait for that. Meanwhile, after that's complete, then we're gonna have the perimeter set up, and you can do this in a linear form as well. So with one cone marking, remember the cone setup, one cone marking a beginning cone where you'll perform your exercise. The next cone is about 20 feet away, just counting 20 normal steps. We'll have 4 cones like that. All right, 4 cones set up either in a circular perimeter or just in a linear setup in a straight line. So that we have 4 cones 20 feet apart. And we're gonna perform an exercise at each one of those cones. All right, so the first lap, first 4 cones, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a single leg bent over row, 10 reps, and then I'll sprint to the next cone. Same thing, when I get to the next cone, I'll progress up to 20 reps. And then the third cone, 30 reps, and then the fourth cone, I'll go to 40 reps. And then when I get back to the first cone again, I'm at another exercise. But here's that bent over row. It's simply done. Single leg, and we're not gonna go stiff leg. We're gonna actually bend, collapse your knee so your knee comes in together, keeping your lower back straight. So I don't want you to dangle out unless that helps you to keep your hip from sinking. Whatever keeps your hip from sinking is the position you'll be in. So my traditional row here and straight down. So I'm coming all the way back to my pocket and then going straight down. So we'll have 10 on each arm, and you have your weights, and you're gonna sprint to that next cone, and then you're gonna progress up to the next number, which is 20 on each arm, and then you're gonna sprint to the next cone, and then sprint to the next cone, and then come back after that 4th cone, starting over at those at the next exercise, which will be a chest fly, and I don't think I have one dumbbell, chest fly jacks. Chest fly jacks. So as I do my jumping jack, bring my palms up to the upwards at about 45 degrees or so. So just like so. So my hands come together and then out. Feet in, hands in, feet out, hands out. I'm just coming chest level with my weights. After that, you're just doing 10 at the first cone. Sprint to the second cone, 20, 30, 40. Same way, come back. And then we'll have one more exercise, but we'll complete each round. We'll complete all three, movements, and then do the abs again, and we'll save time for the run for one more lateral side skip at the end. All right. So the third exercise will be a goblet squat. Real simple. So I'm going to start in this position, regular squat position, dropping down, coming up to a goblet squat right there, and then coming back down here. So the true goblet looks like this, like you're holding an actual goblet. Right there like that. And then I'm coming down, my hands are down, then I'm coming up right here. So it's a curling goblet squat for 10. And then I sprint to the next cone. And that is simply done. So after you do the 3 exercises, starting off with a single leg row, then the jack chest fly, and then you have that goblet squat curl. After you finish those, then you start back over with the abdominal exercise, doing the core and the leg throws. And the attempt is to get through that 2 times before you have to do the concluding cool down side skip lap of sorts. Ha! Here we go, take it up a notch. Peace. Oh, see you tomorrow. That's right. Mañana.